I've had interactions with AI-driven NPCs in VR before, namely in Skyrim VR, Modded the Course, and PC VR MMORPG Rift XR. I'm Mike from Upload VR, and today we're reviewing Stellar Cafe on MetaQuest, a new cosmic story-based game for one of the creators of Job Simulator. Now I mentioned those first two games off the top because Stellar Cafe's core premise is built around a series of real-time interactions with robots powered by artificial intelligence. The difference is those other two games have other things to do, whereas in Stellar Cafe, the entirety of the game is spent talking to robots, so frankly, it needed to be good. Standard disclaimers first, I played this game entirely on Quest 3 and all the footage was recorded natively in headset. Most of this video will be footage of me staring at a robot because that's pretty much what you do the whole time, as I'll get into in a minute. Also, if you are someone who is hesitant about the use of AI in video games, I'm just going to be honest with you, this is likely not a game for you. After a brief height calibration with your AI assistant Visor, you enter the cafe and meet James, your barista and the de facto main character in the game.
Stellar Cafe. Fred. So glad to have you. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Yes, what do you have?
We've got some stellar options. Our menu features the Medium Mocha, Terra Iced Tea, Astro Algae Smoothie, and the Supernova Spritz. But I can whip up just about any custom drink you can dream of too. What sounds good to you, pal?
Let's try the Terra Iced Tea. James is planning a party for a robot holiday called Patch Day. The problem is that all of the other robots it invited have only RSVP with a maybe. It's your job over the course of 3 days, or cycles as they are called here, to find out why each robot is a maybe and convert them to a yes. This is done through a series of what felt like very natural conversations with a variety of robots with different quirks and personalities, and frankly, pretty good voice acting. As an example, one of the first bots can't attend the party because it's working a job it hates and it needs your help to write a resignation email.
Hey there.
Hey
Fred.
Ted.
So, what's your take? You think this cafe could handle a full-on mosh pit, or would James have a circuit meltdown?
There would be more, you would need more space. There's too many tables and things to bump into right now.
You're not wrong. This place is a bit cramped for proper chaos. James probably prefers his customers don't stage a rebellion against the table arrangements. Too bad. A good mosh pit could really liven things up around here.
Upon completion of this task, it updates the RSVP to a yes, and then you move on to the next one. And that's the core gameplay loop. It's fairly limited, and you can do a full run of the game in about 2 hours if you're efficient, but the charm of Stellar Cafe lies in its interactions. AI is used to react to what you're saying in real time, so unless you just blindly repeat yourself over and over again, this is a game you could play multiple times just to see the different ways the bots will respond if you're interested in doing so. Stellar Cafe is also unique in that the entire game is controlled by your voice. There's zero stick-based movement here. Okay, so with that done, can you RSVP for... Uh-oh.
Whoa. Who?
Who is this?
Hold. Uh-oh. What's an USO in this context? Did I just send a declaration of war instead of a resignation?
No, read the email you just got back. Read it out loud.
Right. Focus, Ted. Focus. Let's see what kind of corporate static they're sending my way. My internal processors are bracing for impact. Salutations, Ted. Your declaration of last tour of duty has initiated a complete system reset in my circuits. And while we appreciate your forward-looking perspective, your proclivity for spikes and skulls has quite frankly been an egregious violation of our no spiky bits on the sorting line safety protocol for far too long. Effective immediately, your employment with Novaco is terminated, so consider your future already begun. It appears I'll be the one doing all the appreciation of our sprockets this patch day. Happy Patch Day, Roger, Director of Sorting Protocols.
When you want to move to another place in the cafe, you summon Visor and tell it where you want to go. This works seamlessly throughout the whole game. Okay, Visor, take me to the first table.
Well, hello there.
Each bot also pays attention to your head movements, so you can nod or shake your head in lieu of verbally saying yes or no to a question. I did run into a few cases where I would simply be looking around the cafe during a conversation and the bot registered that as me shaking my head no, forcing me to restart whatever activity we were in. Let this be a lesson to you. Maintain eye contact when you're talking to someone or something. You can only use your hands, either with controllers or hand tracking, to pick up your drinks and interact with the tablet a few of the bots have. Other than that, you'll be speaking more than anything else. In that respect, it's actually a great game for VR newcomers, being so light on the artificial movement. The actual cafe aspect feels a little underserved here. There's a menu of drinks at the counter, and each day James asks you what you would like to drink, then customizes the drink for you. However, since VR has not implemented smell or taste haptics yet, that's about where the cafe angle stops. This game could have easily been set in an office building or a school or any social setting. Each robot also has their own drink that fits their personality, but I had to ask them what they were drinking and not once did it factor into solving their actual issue. Last thing I want to talk about are the visuals. If you play Job Simulator or really any game from its developer Alchemy Labs, you can expect that same level of graphical fidelity. Everything here looks and performs just fine inside the headset, but the real gem here are the little touches around the cafe. There's a TV screen above James playing a variety of broadcasts like a fake home shopping network or a weather report, and I found myself looking at that every time I was at the counter. Expanding on the Job Simulator inspirations, each robot has a distinct look to it that instantly identifies what they're about. It's not going to knock your socks off, but Stellar Cafe has a general charm to it I really appreciate it. To sum it all up, Stellar Cafe is a relatively short game with a simple premise that it executes pretty well. Its use of AI is both a novel approach and a limiting factor. If you're on the fence about AI in video games, this is not going to change your mind, but it was a lightweight, fun way to spend a couple hours in VR. Upload VR gives Stellar Cafe 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you enjoyed this video review, be sure to check out the written version along with all the XR news, reviews, and analysis that's fit to print over at uploadvr.com.